Welcome back. Today's video is going to be on my travel makeup bag. So if you don't know, hey, my name's Adrika. I upload 3 times a week on this YouTube channel on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So definitely tune in on those days if you want to see more videos from me. I did just take a kind of weekend trip to New York. So I did pack a nice small little overnight kind of makeup bag. This is not for an actual trip. I will be doing kind of like a week-long trip in about 2 weeks. So that's when I'll film like a very big like carry-on type of makeup bag, travel makeup bag type of thing. But this is just like an overnight cute little bag that I need to do like one full face, a little bit of versatility but not too much. I do also show you what brushes I take as well, so makeup and brushes. All the products talked about in this video and whatever else is on my face will be listed in the description box down below, so definitely check it out if you want any of the product links. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you like anything that you see here, please make sure to like this video, comment down below what is in your travel makeup bag, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you won't miss any of my uploads. So without further ado, if you want to see what is in my travel overnight makeup bag, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for an overnight trip, I just like to pack a small makeup bag like this. I believe this is from like Lancome years ago, probably like 6 or 7 years ago. This bag is from one of those like gift sets where it's like buy this much and then we'll give you a free like set. So this makeup bag was part of it, and then this is actually a NYX little travel brush holder. These are both really good things to travel with. This bag is quite sturdy. It's not like that fabric material. This can be easily wiped off. So can this, because it's obviously holographic and like kind of plasticky. So I'm actually going to start with the bag first. So it just has a little zipper, because that's how these things work. And I pretty much like shove so much in there. So I'm just gonna start picking stuff out of here and telling you what I like to pack. So of course the first thing that's like sticking out is an eyelash curler. I always need an eyelash curler. I have stick straight lashes. I can't go without one. I actually stick my beauty blender in here. I don't really know why. I could stick it in there, but it just feels more unsanitary to me, so I stick it in my makeup bag instead. This is the Japanesque Kumadori Beauty Sponge. So after that, I got this new bronzer and I took it with me to kind of test it out while I travel. This is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Perpetually Tan. This is a really good product. I will be having a full like new e.l.f. product video coming up really soon. Then I also like to take a blush. I just chose the Essence Satin Touch blush because this is so small and compact. This is the best type of packaging for traveling, so this is actually one of my favorite colors as well. So of course I need a face powder. I just took an all-around favorite one that'll go with every foundation that I own, the Milani Prep Set and Glow. It's kind of a more translucent base, so it works out better for me. And then because my under eyes are so finicky, I did decide to take the Essence Brighten Up powder. This is absolutely amazing for brightening up, obviously by the name of it, but it's also just really good for not making your under eyes look very disgusting. So I do have an issue with that. This powder is great. Of course, every girl needs a primer. If you got oily skin, what you doing if you're not using a primer? I chose the Catrice one. It's a nice squeezy tube. The Becca one that I love is a glass bottle, and I'm terrified of that shattering. So packaging that I can easily travel with is an A+. I love squeezy tubes. Now I actually do have one glass bottle in here, and that is my foundation. The LA Girl Pro Matte HD Longwear Matte Foundation is an absolute favorite of mine. This is a great drugstore foundation. This works with anything on top of it, anything underneath it. So that's why I just took an all-around great long-wearing foundation. Of course, you need necessities. I have a sharpener in here. Sharpeners, you never know when you're gonna need them, so always keep one. This one has a small side and a big side. It's from Essence. It's pretty good. It's probably like $1 or $2. Of course, I keep all of my eyebrow products. This is the Essence Make Me Brow. On days where I just don't really want to put makeup on, I just run this through my eyebrows, especially on days where I travel. I just kind of run it through and I look a lot more put together. If I am going to do an eyeshadow look, I for sure need a primer. This is my favorite go-to primer, the LA Girl Pro Primer. This is amazing, cancels out all the discoloration. And then for eyeshadow, I decided to take the Dream Street palette. First of all, it's cardboard packaging, so nothing will like break. Even plastic will kind of crack sometimes. And the shadows are actually pretty small. This palette is like a little bit bigger than the size of my palm, but it does have a lot of neutral shades and it also has a bunch of pops of color. So this is a great all-around palette. On days where I just don't really want to put on that much makeup, I'll take this color and just run it through the crease, and then I'll take this satin color. I love doing this with satins, and I'll just put that all over the lid, the brow bone, and the inner corner, and I just look so much better in the span of 2 seconds. So of course, your girl gotta take a highlighter. This is also my mirror. As you can see, nothing else that I have here has a mirror except the Amrezy one. So I love this highlighter. This has become my absolute go-to. That's why I decided to take it with me. I have a few lip options that I like to take. So I have this Sigma liquid lipstick in the shade Foxglove. I love taking one bright lip color and one nude lip color. This is my favorite nude of all time, the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Rebel Rose. And of course, because I am a fiend for lip colors, I do need to take corresponding lip pencils. Now, Essence doesn't make these anymore. They have a completely different formula now, but I just take a nude lip pencil and then I just take a brighter, hotter pink one that will match that lip color. I have more brow products in case I do want to go kind of like full glam. This is the Ultra Slim Brow Pencil from Ulta Beauty. This is the Stay Put Brow Color from Milani. This is my favorite pomade. It's so old and cracked and abused. I should probably try new pomades, but like look at that nice gash right there. Shows how much I really use it. So for eyeliners, I just like to take a liquid pencil in case I want to do a nice little line. This is the Sigma liquid pen eyeliner. I've been testing this out and this is so good. This stuff doesn't claim to be waterproof, but it is so budge proof. I have fallen asleep in my makeup and this has stayed on the entire night. The rest of my makeup must have been completely worn off except my eyeliner. It was kind of amazing. And then of course, in case I do want a tight line or something, I always do take a black pencil liner as well. This is the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil Waterproof in the black shade. So these are both amazing for watery eyes, great for travel. I only took one concealer with me. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. This is in the shade C6 if you're wondering. I will be having a whole video about my favorite concealers, but this will be definitely part of that. This is one of my favorites now. I didn't take my Catrice one. I know you expected me to take that one, but I love mixing that in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and sometimes I just don't want to take two, so I just took this one instead. It's kind of a combination of the two, I'd like to think, of the Catrice and the Tarte, and this just works out beautifully. And the last two products in here are a lip balm, because you always need a lip balm, right? Just to prep your lips for any lip color. And I also have the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. I definitely need a waterproof one, and this is a really baby travel size, which is even better for taking in this makeup bag. So that is the entirety of this bag. Now we'll move on to what brushes I like to bring with me. I like to bring the absolute bare minimum because I don't really own travel brushes. I just kind of take the ones that I already have. And so this likes to flip open. It has little latches on the side, and then you can set it up like this. So I take one foundation brush. And this brush I was testing out, the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80. This was a brush that I'm testing out. I am still testing it out. Then to minimize everything, I will use my under eye setting brush to set everything. This is the Real Techniques contour brush, but it's absolutely perfect for getting in right under your eyeballs. This will set the rest of your face. It might take a little bit longer than you're used to, but it will, okay? It will. Then for blush and bronzer, I just took this one brush that is new and I'm testing it out, the e.l.f. Pointed Powder Brush. This is perfect for both bronzer and blush, so I love to take this as a tag team duo type of thing. And then of course I need a separate highlight brush. This has become my favorite one, the Milani All Over Blending Brush. You can see that it's kind of a dupe for the ABH one. And now I've reduced my eye brushes to 4. Usually I take a lot of eye brushes, but just want to keep it the bare minimum. So this is my favorite blending brush of like all time, the BH Studio Pro number 5 brush. It is nicely tapered, so fluffy, so dense. I absolutely love this. Now if I want kind of more of a tapered blending brush that lets me get a little bit more precise into my crease, into the lower lash line, all that business, this is the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. This is just a fluffier, pinched, skinnier brush than the blending brush. Now I have this kind of pencil brush if I want to pack on a little bit more color. This is the e.l.f. Blending Eye Brush, and this is just going to give me a little bit more of a smokier look if I'm going in with darker colors. And then I have to take a tiny itty bitty little pencil brush just to highlight my inner corners, you know, all that business. I'm actually missing one brush here that I believe I put back into my brush holder because it's been a while since I've been home. So I will also take a all over lid brush. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. This is my favorite, and this is just a flat shader brush. Any shader brush will do, and that is the bare minimum for me for doing a really natural face to a very full glam beat face. So that wraps up my video, guys, on my overnight travel makeup bag. Of course, all the products talked about in this video and whatever else is on my face will be listed in the description box down below. So definitely check it out if you want any of the product links. If you liked anything that you saw here, please make sure to subscribe to this channel, like and comment on this video, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you won't miss any of my uploads. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!